Hello and welcome. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me in the commentary box is Ali Mitchell.
Always a pleasure to sit alongside you in the commentary box.
Thanks, Alison. It looks like the captains are ready for the toss. Let's go pitch side. Good evening, one and all. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me in the commentary box is Ali Mitchell.
It's great to be here for this match. I'm sure we'll be treated to a spectacular contest.
Thanks, Alison. Let's join them down in the middle to find out who will be fielding first.
Certainly a good toss to win. You would have batted every day of the week and twice on Sundays. Certainly feels like there are a lot of runs in this pitch. Salt, the right-hander, opening today, and the other end will be the left-hander.
Here we go with the first ball of the match. Nothing better than getting a match started and hearing the sound of leather on willow. Mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot. How will he reply?
Oh, too much room and got what it deserved. Out, super catch, right. On the boundary.
Jaiswal, the lefty, is at the crease, just about ready to start. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Shot, at least two on offer.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Rocks onto the back foot, and that is just beautiful.
The gap was left open for them, and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well, and punched it to the boundary. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide and square leg. Could be four.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. End of the over. The Heat, 16 for 1.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
The new bowler is coming into the attack.
Renegades.
Shot, should be runs here. Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4. Might look to go big again here.
Edged it. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though. And gone. Amazing from the keeper.
Brooke, the new batter in the middle, right-hander, will want a solid start to their innings. He's got their tail up.
Delivery found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. There could be a couple if they hustle. He's quick onto that in the infield. That's the over. The Heat, 22 for 2.
Off to a strong start. 2 excellent overs to begin with.
Going with pace now.
For the Renegades.
They'll get at least one here.
Got it away for 4, backward of point very nicely.
Brooke has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Nice shot. Runs possible. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry. Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Big edge. Where's that going? Another over where runs are just too easy to find. These batters are seeing the ball really well. The confidence is starting to build.
Absolutely glorious start. Bowlers need to start finding an answer soon before this gets out of hand.
Singh coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Doesn't beat the infield. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. Well balanced and a flick of the wrist. Finally got some work to do to cut that off.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away. How will the bowler respond?
Cover drive through cover point. 1 run. There'll be runs here. Square cut, finds point, no run. It mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple. 6 runs added in the over. The Heat are 42 for 2.
It's been a great power play so far. They've dealt some big blows consistently. With that said, they probably would have wanted a bit more that over with the form they have tonight.
Hazelwood coming on. Obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Thick edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Cut away to deep point. Should just be the single. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Well, staying put, but the opposition have put in a huge appeal and safely taken by the keeper.
Labuschagne out in the middle. Lovely player to watch once in. He looks quite relaxed too.
Huge edge. Hazelwood shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure.
7 for 3.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Great shot. At least one on offer. Shot. Should be runs here. There could be a couple if they hustle. get at least one here. Couldn't get it through the field. Worked away. That's a nice single. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Massive outside edge.
End of the 6th over. The batting team are now on 50 for 3.
Saha, the spinner, coming into the attack.
Renegades.
Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
And that was seen so early. The timing was brilliant. And that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
Big edge. Finds the fielder with that shot. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Nice shot. Runs possible. Nicely played. Driven through extra cover. We'll get a single. That's a solid shot. End of the over, and it's a poor bowling effort. Didn't put any pressure on the batters. There's a lot to think about now.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
The new bowler
Zampa
into the
back on
attack
now.
for the Renegades.
Edged it. No, dropped. That should have stuck.
Nielsen coming in, but will be starting from the non-striker's end.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. You're kidding. Keeper with the fast hands.
Edwards, the new batter, right-hander, will look to settle in quickly.
There'll be runs here. Nielsen taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Got Great catch. Quick reactions.
The right-hander, new man to the crease.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. There could be a couple if they hustle.
End of the 8th over. The Heat are now 60 for 6.
Thick edge. Can't get that outside the ring field. No. Terrible shot. Cuts that off well in the infield. Scamper through for a single. Good running. Solid shot. That's going for 4.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. How will he reply?
Huge. That has flown.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Great shot. At least one on offer. They'll get at least one here. Driven through extra cover. You get a single. Swept away fine. Should just be a single. Nice shot. Runs possible. It mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple.
End of the 10th over. The Heat are now on 73 for 6.
Curran, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
Renegades.
Shot, should be runs here. Was quick onto that in the infield. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Amazing reflexes, and that's stuck. Great grab.
Johnson, the tail ender at the crease. May not take long before having a swing.
The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. That was just a pour over. Gave away far too many runs. If this continues, there's only one way this is going.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Boland coming back into the attack has done well so far. Strays onto the leg and glanced it nicely. Might just get to the boundary road.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
Big edge, where's that going? Boundary last delivery, is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Misses everything. Great timing right off the meat of the bat. Great shot. At least one on offer. Doesn't beat the infield. The Renegades need to put that one behind them and find a way to slow down the run rate. Two fielders can now be put outside the circle. Zampa back into bowl here. They'll be wanting to improve their figures. A wicket would do nicely. There'll be runs here. Nice shot. Runs possible. There could be a couple if they hustle. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Another over where runs just too easy to find. These batters are seeing the ball really well, and the confidence is starting to build.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Sahar coming back into the attack. Went for the drive, complete miss. Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. They'll get at least one here. Lovely sweep shot. Didn't try to overhit it, and away goes the ball.
End of the 14th over. The batting team are now on.
Curran comes back into the attack. The runs are slow. They're a good option to continue tying these batters down. Driven through extra cover. You get a single. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. Edged. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Shot, should be runs here. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. 6 lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
End of the 15th over. The Heat are now on 5-0. The new bowler into the attack for the Renegades.
Thick edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Out. No, somehow it's missed everything. Bowler and fielders look really confident. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Big edge. Straight to the fielder. This should be close. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
Huge edge. Expensive over that one. There's going to need to be a serious tactical rethink. The batter's confidence is really growing.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Hazelwood back into the attack.
The new bowler into the attack for the Renegades.
And that's dropped. Oh, no. Onto that early. That could be 4.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away. Might look to go big again here.
Perfectly timed.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s. How will the bowler respond?
Massive outside edge. They'll get at least 1 here. Knight got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. There could be a couple if they hustle. Nicked it. Great shot. At least 1 on offer. It mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple. Another over where runs are just too easy to find. These batters are seeing the ball really well, and the confidence starting to build.
Can't afford too many dot balls at this stage. Need to find a way to ramp up the run rate.
Attack for the Renegades.
No. Terrible shot. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? what a shot. Absolutely drilled over point, if you don't mind. And that'll be 6. Rode the bounce beautifully for that shot.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Big edge. This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Shot, at least 2 on offer. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
Hazelwood to wrap up the innings. That was a nick. It's a missed chance, and that could well be 4.
They didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary. How will he reply?
Lovely balance, leant back and punch behind point. The ball heading to the boundary. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Edged. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Incredible. What a grab.
Lyon, the right-handed batter, out in the middle, doing some quick final checks. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match.
Johnson coming in.
Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that. Great shot. At least 1 on offer. They'll get at least 1 here. Couldn't get it through the field. Was quick onto that in the infield.
End of the first over. The Renegades are now on.
Going with spin now.
The new bowler into the attack for the Heat.
Yep. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads. That's a boundary save for sure. Yep. Can't get that outside the ring field.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple. End of the over, 10 runs from it. The Renegades, 16 for none.
They're hovering around. On that 8 to 10 mark early on. It's a solid start for the batters.
Into the attack for the Heat.
Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Just lent on that. The timing was perfect and the outfield did the rest.
Big edge. Where's that going? The shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. 2 boundaries and 2 balls. There could be a couple if they hustle. Nice shot. Runs possible. Doesn't beat the infield. Went for the drive. Complete miss.
It was a brilliant diving effort. Couldn't manage to get there for the catch, but still a great stop.
There'll be runs here. End of the over, and it's a poor bowling effort. Didn't put any pressure on the batters. And there's a lot to think about now.
3 down and they're maintaining the required rate, hovering around that 8 to 10 run mark. Over. Very good start to the innings so far.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Edge, amazing delivery. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Shot, should be runs here. This could be trouble. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. It's a leading edge, but just doesn't carry to the fielder. Hickman, fortunate there. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Power and precision in that shot. The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted. The captain can push the field a little. Is able to go outside the circle.
The new bowler into the attack for the Heat.
Sweetly hit down the ground. They'll be hard pressed to stop. But
Now that's a difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance.
that's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
Singh was quick onto that one, cut it away, through the field and to the boundary.
Pinged off the bat.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Lyon shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. They'll get at least one here. Finds the fielder with that shot. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Middled that one. Great timing. Some serious questions need to be asked after another poor over. First, how to stop the rot, and second, do you use someone else?
The bowlers have been steady. Just some bad balls amongst the good delivery, which sees their opposition ahead of the required run rate at the moment.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Right out of the middle of the bat. Over pitched, punched through the leg side. Fielder's got some work to do. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Gone. Good catch on the boundary.
Buckler just about ready to go out in the middle. He's got their tail up.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Saha, the new batter in, but won't be facing just yet.
The new bowler into the attack for the Heat. The new bowler into the attack for the Heat.
There could be a couple if they hustle.
Got it away for 4, backward of point very nicely. How will the bowler respond?
Oh, nice shot. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Saha taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today.
That's the start you want. Awesome shot, and it's flown over the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Big edge. Gone. Great catch.
Turner, the new man, taking guard in the middle. Want to get things going after getting their eye in.
The Heat with a massive shout. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. With a standard catch out in the deep. Didn't really have to move at all.
He's the new man in the middle, but for now, he's up at the bowler's end.
Finds the edge. Oh, boy, it just didn't stick. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Nicked it. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Singh advances and throws the bat at it with absolute disdain. Cut away for 4.
A strong area for them, lifted it up and over towards the rope.
Oh, too much room and got what it deserved. Gone. Good catch on the boundary.
Phillips in the middle. They want to get the feet moving from the get-go.
Shot, at least 2 on offer.
End of the 8th over. The Renegades are now 9 for 5.
Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. That's going a long way. What a shot.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Edged and gone. Amazing from the keeper.
Hardik, the new batter, right-hander, will look to settle in quickly.
Massive outside edge. Shot, should be runs here. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
End of the 9th over. The Renegades are now 7 for 6.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Edge, but it drops safely. Oh, what a chance. Nice shot. Runs possible. They'll get at least one here. Super shot, that.
The new bowler into the attack for the Heat.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4. Finds the edge. Thick edge. Huge edge. There'll be runs here. There could be a couple if they hustle. Couldn't get it through the field. Worked away. It's a nice single.
The Renegades are now on for 6. The new bowler into the attack.
This will be the first over the power play. This pair should be trying to really push the scoring rate. No. Terrible shot. Massive chance. Edged it. Bowling fielders look really confident. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
Boland, the new batter, right-hander coming in down the order this match. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4. Good shot. A beauty.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs. How will he reply?
Pandya wants a piece of the bowler and goes whack.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. That's a solid shot. He was quick onto that in the infield. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run.
The Renegades are now 90 Pacific. The new bowler into the attack for the Heat.
Shot. Should be runs here. Waits for it. Crack. And that looks to be four.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Played through mid-wicket. They'll get the run. Leans back and top edge, but it falls safely and it might just be 4 as well.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Great shot. At least 1 on offer. End of the over. 8 off it. The Renegades are 98 for 7. And can now put 2 fielders outside the circle.
The new bowler into the attack for the Heat.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Poor shot. Really lucky. Nice shot. Runs possible. Nicely played. Doesn't beat the infield. Can't get that outside the ring field.
The new bowler into the attack for the Heat.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
There'll be runs here. There could be a couple if they hustle. They'll get at least one here.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Straight drive, lovely timing, mid-off in pursuit. Should be 2.
End of the 15th over. The batting team are now on 14. The new bowler into the attack for the Heat. The new bowler into the attack for the Heat.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Caught. It's one of the easiest catches you'll see.
The new batter in the middle, a left-handed tail-ender.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Chance to run 2. Shot, should be runs here. Super shot that. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Great shot. At least one on offer.
End of the 16th over. The batting team are now on 16. The new bowler in. To the attack for the Heat. The new bowler into the attack for the Heat.
Shot, at least 2 on offer. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Perfectly timed. That's a boundary save for sure. And a scamper through for a single. Good running. That's a solid shot. Power and precision in that shot. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs.
End of the over. The batting team are now on 6 throws. The new bowler into the attack for the Heat.
Edwards showed some great skill there, saved a potential boundary. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. There could be a couple if they hustle. I'll get at least one here.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter and a great shot off the back foot. Might look to go big again here.
Nice shot, runs possible. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Interesting decision to change. Bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring. Johnson has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Off the middle of the bat.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope. How will the bowler respond?
Shot, should be runs here. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you again soon.